Hi guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to The Wandering Reader. Today I'm going to be doing my TBR for Tome Topple Round 4. I participated in Tome Topple Round 3, which was earlier in the year, sort of around April time. It was the first readathon that I'd participated in, and I had a really good time. And I managed to get through one tome, which I was really pleased with. This is a 2-week long readathon, and this time it runs from the August the 4th to August the 17th. So like I said, 2-week long readathon, because you've got to get through big books during this time. There are 5 challenges for this readathon. I'm just going to read them off of my phone. Challenge number 1 is to read more than one tome. Challenge number 2 is to read a graphic novel, which has to be over 500 pages. Challenge number 3 is to read a tome that is part of a series. Challenge number 4 is to buddy read a tome, and challenge number 5 is to read an adult novel. So I'm going to tell you what I've picked out for the Tome Topple this time around and kind of what challenges they meet. So the first book that I've got to show you is A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J Maas. I can imagine that this is going to be on a lot of people's TBRs for Tome Topple. This came out at the beginning of May and I still haven't got around to reading it yet, so I thought the Tome Topple would be a perfect opportunity to do that. This is the 3rd book in Sarah J Maas's A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and it's the end of the trilogy, but there's going to be a companion trilogy. I think that's how she's going to do it. So sort of the end of the series and sort of not. This definitely counts as a tome. All tomes have to be over 500 pages, so this comes in at 699, so definitely a tome. I had a Sarah J Maas book in my Tome Topple TBR for round 3, and I managed to get through it in the 2 weeks, and it was a really good opportunity to get around to catching up with the series, which is exactly what I want to do with this one. So this will go towards the challenge of read a tome that's in a series. The other book that I've got to show you will be familiar to some of you if you saw my TBR from Tome Topple Round 3. I'm putting it in again here because I didn't get around to it last time and I really wanted to, and again I'm putting it in here because I want to read it this time. And that is The Luminaries by Adriana. And this is an adult novel, and this won the Man Booker Prize in 2013. It's a real big tome. Let's just see how many pages it is. I think it comes in at like 830 or something like that. So yeah, massive. This is set in New Zealand in 1866, and I think it's basically like a mystery crime sort of novel about the time of the goldfields and the gold rush. Yeah, not entirely sure, but like I said, really want to get around to it this time. And this will count for the challenges of read an adult novel and read more than one tome, because I've got A Court of Wings and Ruin as well. I didn't want to do the graphic novel one. Not really a graphic novel reader, and I certainly wouldn't have a graphic novel over 500 pages, so I'm not going to be doing that. I've kind of got in the works maybe that I might buddy read something. Yeah, but I haven't quite got that worked out at the moment, and I wanted to film this video and put it up this week, so I may do that challenge, I may not, we'll see how that goes. But for now, this is my TBR for Tome Topple Round 4. So there you go. Please let me know if you're participating. Have you made a TBR video? If you have, leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to watch it. Yeah, and if you've read any of these 2 books, and what did you think of them? I'm thinking I might start with this one, but then I think if I start with this one, I might get around to that one at all. So I'm sort of torn. What do you think, guys? Which one should I start with? But anyway, I'm really excited for this round of Tome Topple again. I'm going to be on holiday for part of the readathon this year, which is great because I do read a lot when I'm on holiday, so hopefully I'll be successful. Thanks very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.